In today's video, I visit Padel United's Waltham Abbey. I am playing in an LTA Grade 4 tournament in the UK with my friend Andrew, who is an intermediate club player, and we are going to try and get the win. Let's see how we get on. So for those that don't know, in the UK, our tournament system is basically, you have LTA Grade 1s from Grade 1 to Grade 5. Grade 1 being like the highest level where you get pretty much all of Team GB players and the best players in the country playing, and then all the way down to Grade 5, where Grade 5 you're more likely to have local club players in the area playing. It will be competitive matches, it'll be good fun, but it's not going to be like playing Team GB players, hopefully not anyway. How are you?
Good.
You good?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. As me and Andrew travelled to Waltham Abbey, we spoke about some tactics that we were going to try and use. We've only ever played together once in a tournament, so we knew it would take a little bit of adjusting when we played together.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Hello mate, how are you? You good? I see you
How you
good.
doing, mate? You alright?
Hi Scene, how you doing? You good? Yeah. I'm planning on filming some of the games today. If I ask them, that's alright with you guys?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. I'm alright, how you doing?
See you, mate.
You good?
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Ewan, nice to meet you. Just about to play you. Is it alright if I get a few clips of me filming the match?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. 10-15 minutes max.
You're the YouTube player.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah,
alright?
that's fine.
Cheers guys, thank you.
We'll be happily be on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So our first match, we're against these two guys called Ram and Nino. They were really nice guys who haven't been playing too long, and without being arrogant, me and Andrew probably knew that we were going to win this one. After a spin of the racket, it was time to start. Let's go. Okay guys, I thought I'd just talk you through these points between Ram and Nino. You can see that we're just kind of warming up into it, trying to move these guys around and basically just force an error from them. The easiest way to win a point against these two, I thought, would just be to move into that net position and try and win a volley battle, as I backed myself to have slightly stronger hands. And these guys did well. I think just at times when the rally got a bit too fast, they'd go a bit heavy-handed, and most of all, they were just making a lot of errors. So we found that we could just stay in the point for long enough, didn't really have to force too much, and eventually the mistake would come from them. You see here he gets caught a little bit in no man's land as well, which means he's forced to do a boast, and I think because the walls are a little bit wet, the ball absolutely flied and goes straight out. You can see the other guy, Nino, here just sort of plays himself into trouble as well, runs across the middle, then plays straight to Andrew, who can just place it back into the space that he's opened up. I think in this rally they do a really good job of moving me and Andrew back of the court. They're not allowing us to come in, and they're moving Andrew around in particular, but then they just get a bit impatient and just snatch at the ball and a mistake comes. Like that rally they were doing really well in, if they just carried on, they probably could have got that point. I think the next thing as well is I did say to them afterwards, because they came up to me and said, is there anything we could do to improve? And I just said, really, it is your technique, because a lot of your overheads were bouncing up on the glass, making it quite easy for us to attack from. If you worked on your technique a little bit more, it would be more difficult for us to get the ball back and not being able to attack and move into the net. And that was it. Me and Andrew were through to the next round. A fairly comfortable start, so let's see how we do in the next match. Our next match was against two guys called Roman and Matt. These were definitely a step up from the game before, and instantly in the warm-up you could feel the increase in level. Okay, so this was round two kicking off now. It's just on the play for serve here, and it doesn't really go too well for us with Andrew being passed, and it kind of set the tone for the rest of the match, if I'm honest. I do kind of find when you lose that play for serve, it does kind of, knock you back a little bit. So I'd never played these guys before, so I didn't really know what to expect. I was just doing my normal thing of lob and then play it in, and what a lovely backhand to the cage that instantly put us down in the point. And unfortunately Andrew hit in the net. They come out really, really fast and aggressive and pushing the net quickly, and yeah, me and Andrew were just not ready for it at all. You can see every point is just kind of going against us, and then here on a crucial golden point I swing and miss. The ball came to me, it popped up nicely for me, and I went for it, but unfortunately that was to put us 3-love down. So it was a horrible start, and yeah, you can see a lot of points here are not going our way at all. Taking the net, it's hard to see what's going too far wrong. I just feel like we're allowing this guy on the left here, this Matt, to come in and attack the net with his forehand volley and really push us back. So this was us like 3-4 love down at this point. It was just a really annoying start. You can see again a bit late to the net and allowing Matt to come in with his volley and then target Andrew. You can see here at this ball, Andrew plays a really nice Bahada. I managed to step in, read it and play a pop out, which was nice. Finally a couple points starting to change here, but this was at 5 love to them. So this kind of first set just seemed to completely go away from us, and I think the pressure actually came off then, and we managed to come back into the game. I said to Andrew at 5-love down, look, this set is probably gone, so let's just play for fun almost and then focus on the next set. But we just found we were getting more and more games, and you can see the points we're winning here, playing a little bit better and coming right back into it. And the score came all the way back to us winning this set 7-5, which was just crazy. Me and Andrew couldn't believe it. And I thought that mentally this would really affect Roman and Matt, but it really didn't at all. They didn't seem phased by it at all. It seemed like they were winning still, even though we'd come back from 5-love down. Watching this back, I actually didn't realise how much they were frigid me. I think at the time I wasn't really thinking about it, but there's a lot of points watching this where I'm just kind of stood there, not really getting involved in the points. There are definitely some opportunities for me to come over and just smash on Andrew's side, and that's just where I just was not intense enough. I didn't do it, and then I just allowed the fridge to happen and made it really easy. Then Andrew with probably some of the best defence in the game. I think he was pretty warmed up from constantly having these fast volleys played at him, and he just keeps digging that ball back, which is exactly what you have to do on that right side. Managed to get the lob up, and then I think we go on to win the point here. Because they've hit so many hard at Andrew and he keeps getting them back, they just go for too much. At this point, I'm late into the net again, no intensity whatsoever. I'm really frustrated watching myself back here. I'm going to blame the fridge a little bit just because I was cold and then I wasn't intense, but like, it's no excuse. I should be used to it. A couple nice points there with the smash, but again, I mean, the highlights I'm putting in here are very few and far between. It just was not a good performance from me at all. So overall, first set 7-5 to us. Second set, they won 7-5, and this was on the tie break. They won 12-10. So overall, it was a loss for us in the second round. I think me and Andrew are pretty frustrated, and you'll see in the little video afterwards of what we talk about what went wrong. For me, watching it back now, I blame myself mostly just for the complete lack of intensity and really kind of allowing myself to get fridged and not, taking responsibility and running across and taking balls on Andrew's side. I just feel like I was not intense at all. We'd never really got going. I think because they missed so many easy ones, that made me think like, oh, they're not that good. Yeah. Like, we've got this.
Is the fact we were 5-love down and then ended up 5-love down in the first set and ended up winning it 7-5.
If you lose 5 games and then we win 7 in a row, doesn't that just show that we were just, what the hell were we doing in the first 5 games? And then after that to lose games, what are we doing then? And then, yeah, tiebreak was just horrendous. Like, I think we went up in it and my brain just told me you've won this.
Yeah, I know.
When you play people that you think you're better than, and look, I don't know if it's just me, it might just be me as an arrogant thing, but your intensity drops, your intensity level drops, and you have to keep going. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I've played at least 5 matches now where I've ended up losing in a game where I feel like I should have won, and while I'm playing it, I feel like I'm playing with no intensity. But yeah, let me know what you think of that in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. I will be making a lot more videos like this in the future.